we know that this indicates class without brackets. Within brackets indicates its frequency. Okay. Yesterday also some of the students have done notation mistakes there. Try to rectify. A stands for class. Bracket A stands for class frequency. Now we are going to express relation between or one in terms of the other, class and class frequency. Bracket A, it stands for class frequency, which is nothing but n into A. Similarly, bracket B can be written as n into B. What is n here? N is nothing but total population size. Similarly, bracket alpha can be written as n into alpha. Bracket beta can be written as n into beta. So frequency is equal to total population size into class. Bracket A, frequency is equal to n into A. Bracket B is equal to n into B. Bracket alpha is equal to n into alpha. Bracket beta is equal to n into beta. Now using this, let us find out bracket. We know that always A plus alpha gives you capital N. Similarly, B plus beta gives N. Okay. So we are using these brackets. We are using parenthesis here. Let us write this as, we can write A as, bracket A as A into N. Bracket alpha can be written as N into alpha, which is equal to N. If you take out N common from this, I am using different brackets, which is equal to A plus alpha, which is equal to N. Cancel these two. You will get A plus alpha is equal to 1, which is equal to A is equal to 1 minus alpha, or alpha is equal to 1 minus A. Similarly, we can write, if we consider this, bracket B plus bracket beta is equal to N, bracket B can be written as N into B plus, this can be written as N into beta is equal to N. N into B plus N into beta is equal to N. Take out N common here. You will get B plus beta is equal to N. You cancel these two. You will get B plus beta is equal to 1. Either beta can be written as 1 minus B, or B can be written as 1 minus beta. So A is equal to 1 minus alpha. Alpha is equal to means it can be written as 1 minus its complementary class. Similarly, C can be written as 1 minus gamma. Gamma can be written as 1 minus C. Means using the relationships like class frequencies and class, we can write class C is equal to 1 minus gamma, or gamma is equal to 1 minus C. A is equal to 1 minus alpha. Alpha is equal to 1 minus A. Beta is equal to 1 minus B. B is equal to 1 minus beta. Basic one we are using is bracket A is equal to N minus A. So using this, we are going to do, as I said you that here in this chapter we are going to deal only 1, 2, 3 theorems. Among those I am going to deal with the first theorem, which is nothing but for n attributes the statement is A1, A2, so on An greater than or equal to bracket A plus bracket A2 plus so on bracket An minus n minus 1 into n. This is a statement. So here see, you have A1, A2, An. If we have only AB, we say this as the second order, as we have two attributes here. We have A1, A2, An. This stands for nth order the class. A1, A2 greater than A1 plus A2 plus An plus so on minus n minus 1 into n. As we are going to prove this, LHS is equal to RHS we are going to prove. Before that, as it is involving n events, we are going to use the mathematical induction. Mathematical induction. How do you prove by mathematical induction? We did for many theorems in first semester. Consider the statement as equation number 1. A1 plus A2 plus so on minus n minus 1 into n. Okay, now you take this as statement 1. If we can prove that statement 1 is true for n is equal to 2, and we assume it is true at n is equal to some constant, some integer r, and if we can prove that 1 is true at n is equal to r plus 1, the given statement is true for all the values of n. To prove by mathematical induction, the basic steps we consider is, given statement is considered as equation number 1. We prove that it is true at n is equal to 2, and we assume that it is true at n is equal to r, and hence we prove that it is true at n is equal to r plus 1. If we can do that, we can say that given statement is true for all positive integral values of n. So consider 1. So if you want to prove n is equal, let us prove this way. Let us prove 1 is true at n is equal to 2. That is, we are going to prove 2 means you should consider only 2 attributes greater than a1 plus a2. You place here 2 minus 1 into 1. You need to prove this, a1 greater than a2 minus n. To prove that, see, you have here a1, a2 are 2 attributes. So we can take in place of these the same statement is same as ab, because we are using ab. I am going to, instead of a1 I am writing a, instead of a2 I am writing b, for our convenience, just to get simpler steps. So for that, consider, you need to prove this. For that, consider alpha b. Is it class or frequency? In the beginning I said within the brackets indicates frequency. It can be written as alpha b into n. Class into, class means without brackets, into capital N. So how can we write alpha? Alpha we can write as 1 minus a. How can we write this beta? We can write that as 1 minus b using these relationships into n. So this is nothing but you multiply 1 into 1 into minus b, minus a into 1, minus a, minus into minus plus ab into n. Means to prove the given statement at n is equal to 2, we have considered alpha beta, bracket alpha beta, which is nothing but the frequency of alpha b. Alpha beta into class into n. Alpha is equal to 1 minus a, beta is equal to 1 minus b. I have substituted those two and I multiplied 1 into 1. I got this one. So we got alpha beta is equal to, you multiply this 1 into n gives simply n. B into n means n, we can write nb minus na plus nab. So as you know that bracket a is equal to n into a. So we can write this as n. nb can be written as bracket b. na can be written as bracket ab. n into ab can be written as bracket ab. We know that alpha beta is greater than or equal to 0. Never the frequencies are going to be negative. Always the frequencies are positive. So alpha beta greater than 0, n minus a minus b plus ab greater than 0, which implies ab, you shift all these terms to the LHS. Bracket ab greater than or equal to minus a becomes plus a, minus b becomes plus b minus a. I think this is what we need to prove. So we can say that 1 is true at n is equal to 2. We have proved the given statement is true at n is equal to 2. Next we are going to prove, assume that n is true at some value r. Let us using mathematical induction, let us assume that 1 is true at n is equal to r, which implies given statement is this. In place of r, n you write r greater than or equal to bracket a1, bracket a2 plus so on. There you have r minus 1, n minus 1. Here you write r minus 1. We have assumed it is true at n is equal to r. Next you need to prove, you give this as equation number 3. To prove that 1 is true at n is equal to r plus 1. So you need, that is to prove a1 a2 so on ar plus 1 greater than or equal to a1 plus a2 plus so on. In place of r you substitute r plus 1 minus plus r minus r cancels, a1 plus a2 minus r ar. You need to prove this. Let us consider 4. Consider LHS of 4, a1 a2 so on ar plus 1. I think if we have r plus 1 term, it is obvious that the preceding term is nothing but ar. So a1 a2 ar plus 1. This statement is these two are same. So let us consider all these as one unit, one vector class, and this as 1. So we can write this is in the form of bracket a1 a2. Okay, I have considered up to r terms as single term, last term as the another term, which is nothing but bracket a1 a2. We know that bracket a1 a2 is greater than bracket a1 plus bracket a2 minus n. Okay, so you will get greater than or equal to, but treating this as a1 a2 so on ar plus a2 is nothing but bracket ar plus 1 minus n. So this is nothing but the LHS of equation number 3. This is nothing but LHS of equation number 3. So this can be substituted with a1 greater than or equal to a1 plus a2 plus so on minus r1 into ar. Write these two as it is, ar plus 1 minus n. Let us rewrite in this form like a1 plus a2. Let us write this plus ar minus 1 here. This is n. So from here you have minus, from these two we can take out minus n common. Then you will get r minus 1 plus 1, which is nothing but here if you take out minus n common here you will get r plus 1. If you take out minus n common here you will be with plus. These two cancels. You got a1 plus a2 plus so on ar minus 1 minus n. So we got this is nothing but this is the LHS of 4. So 1 is true at n is equal to r plus 1. By mathematical induction, we can prove that the given statement is true for all the positive integral values of n. Hence proved. Thank you.